You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
Cash, yeah. Pink suits with hats to match. Big crocodiles and Cadillacs. You looking for the fattest sacks. This is where it's at. Windows tinted, seats fully reclined. Keep the hands on the burner.
What up, though? It's your man Jay Johnson, a.k.a. the tinfoil hat titan, a.k.a. the conspiracy realist, a.k.a. the technology snob, Steve Jobs Jr. Don't text me with your green bubbles, a.k.a. I only debate my equals. Everybody else I teach. Also known as Juice, because all the hoes say J.U. Ice. Young Caesar, because you know you can't roam without me. Also, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. What up?
You got the old school Eagle, but I was hoping you was gonna get like the old school
Intercontinental?
Nah, that's the old school championship.
Okay.
That was Hulk Hogan's.
Yeah, I want the Intercontinental.
You don't want the
though.
Hulk Hogan belt.
Nah, Hulk out here hating niggas.
Yes, he is.
And calling them out.
Nah, that's the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. Ultimate Warrior rocked that one. And it's your man Dame Gone Wild, the pride of Puritan Avenue, the landlord of the West Side, drunk ass get washed Dame, Kush Roll, glass full. I prefer the better things. Man, I was screaming that shit all weekend. Yo, I could walk a line up Grand River on a leash just like I walk a pit bull, and I dare that bitch to turn back around and look at me. That's how I'm feeling today.
Oh, shit. Mr. Lit. He lit this week. What up, though? Welcome back. Shop Talk Podcast, episode number 44. The Derek Coleman episode?
Yeah, D. Coleman wore 44.
Yeah, who else? Who knows what other number 44?
I'm thinking football, but I can't see the nigga face.
I'm thinking Desert Eagle. So
Okay.
Val, what's the nigga? It don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody last week who came out to Rosie O'Grady's in Ferndale for our first live episode / my 35th birthday.
Hey man, blessings.
Party.
You made it to see 35.
Hey man, young OG status out
Yeah.
here. Definitely from Dre Road.
We were fucking washed. Let's just get that out there. I got so many texts, tweets, DMs from people genuinely wondering if I made it home safely that night.
I'm glad everybody came out. So anybody who left late, I was really I was gone. Like I was fucked up.
You were drunk the whole time.
However, about 12:45, second wind popped in, and I just got sober again.
No, we know.
Leave about the spot.
2.
Oh, y'all was on y'all lives. Y'all was drinking.
What mic you on?
Rosie's got good food.
3.
Yo.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, man, we had a really good time. I'll tell you how this almost got ruined though. So
it's a few ways the night almost got ruined. We'll keep
definitely that's an off air topic. But I had rented out the spot and I never actually saw it. I just did everything over the phone. And they was like, we got 2 rooms, we got a smaller room and a bigger room. The bigger room is booked. So like, let me get the smaller room. Cause I wasn't going to do nothing. I'm like, all right, fuck it. We going to do it. I was like, how many people hold? It was like 35 to 45 ish. I'm like, whatever. Let's get something scheduled. I'll make do. The night before, me and my homies were out there, two doors over at a cigar bar, and I'm like, let me go walk up in here and like just look at the actual space. And I walked up in this bitch, and it was about as big as this room. Like it wasn't big. I'm thinking like, I got to do something because we've been promoting.
We sold ourselves short.
I underestimated the power of social media. How many motherfuckers fuck with us out there, and I just had a feeling that we was gonna have a bigger turnout than that. So the next morning, I went up there and was like, listen. My birthday's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Easter. God, Jesus, all that. Find it in your heart to give me another spot. And I was like, they said the other one was booked. I'm like, well, can I have this bar, this whole area? They were like, I don't know if we can actually rent out that area. I'm like, y'all got to do something. Text the little landlord lady or whatever, the manager person. And she was like, well, you just got to cover the tab. The tab would be $1,500. The other tab was like $500. I'm like, all right, cool. As soon as I said cool, she had $2,500.
She hit you with the okey doke.
I'm like, I said that too quickly.
And Rosie?
Yeah.
Man, what?
She was like, the bar got covered 25. I was like, so what if it don't? She like, you gotta pay the difference. I was like, damn. I was like, well, fuck it. It's too late now. Like,
right.
No, it wasn't too late.
no, it's too late.
It wasn't.
It's too late.
Oh yeah, because we did have it on flyers and shit. So we got to be at Rosie O'Grady's.
So I'm like, fuck it. I was like, worst case scenario. I'm like, listen,
They would've been
we
short.
covering the $1,500 at least. I'll give them $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like at worst, boom. But then I'm like, I'm about to start promoting. Went to
that $1,000 looked a little bit more serious.
Yeah. So everybody came out. We had a great fucking turnout. That bitch was packed. We covered the tab, all that shit. They tried to play me on the low and said we didn't, but we did.
Y'all
And we
did.
covered it way more than
Yeah,
that.
we had that bitch smacked out. Everybody came through.
Did that
Crystal.
show receipts?
Right.
No, because food and bar, like the whole area. The
Hey,
whole
my
patio
nigga, I
area.
spent $30 on one pizza.
Period.
My pizza was $28.
I covered the tab.
Right, though,
We
man.
definitely
Hell
covered that.
no.
Like
It was good to the
no question.
motherfucker.
We had a
But
lot,
it was $28.
had a lot of people that came out from out of town. Had cousins came in from Cali. Had some people came from Virginia.
Your whole Joy Road Social Club came out.
Hey, the whole Joe Road came in this bitch. I didn't think they was coming.
That shit
You know.
was tired, huh?
So we had a really nice time. The audio, I listened to the audio on the episode, right? And like the whole episode, Dame was washed 15 minutes into the episode.
Cause I've been drinking way more than you. Like I didn't have I didn't have no drinks on the table. I didn't have no drinks on the table.
So the videotape shows that you weren't drinking more than me. But what I
You
found,
had drinks on the
listen,
table all day, bro.
What I found out is I'm a pathological liar when it comes to me being drunk.
Cause you were drunk.
You was on your
Because
ass.
I was faded and I lied the whole episode like I was okay.
I'm not drunk.
Now, I hit it well though. Like I
No,
really-
you didn't.
I hit it as well as I could until it was over.
I'm gonna have to.
And after it was over. But so the audio from last week's episode, it's like 57 minutes of audio. I edited a good 10 to 15 minutes out that we just couldn't put out. Like I just couldn't. So we was wilding.
I've been catching flack about my comments to Monique all week long because I said
I edited that out.
No, you didn't
Well-
edit out the part where I said her ass looked like a pillow top mattress.
Yes.
You didn't edit that out.
There were some comments after that I felt was not becoming of our brand, so I took that shit out. So,
Amen.
Shout out to her, and I apologize for
We
everything
got
I
to,
said.
and Monique, we still got to get you on here. And Nina, I'm still gonna do your commercial next week.
Hey, Monique.
He's sorry. Hey,
Yeah,
he's sorry, Monique.
yeah.
But so last week, because it was so much going on, there was like a bunch of hot topics that happened and we literally just didn't touch. So I do want to make sure that we do give respect to Charlie Murphy.
Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Because
Rest in peace.
we totally skipped over that. Also,
Charlie Murphy.
we might as well introduce our guests as well in the building.
Yeah.
Because y'all hear their voices. So we do have a special guest who came into town to fuck
Just
with
to
us,
fuck with us.
which means a lot.
Yeah. But we already agreed we're gonna take that trip down to Cleveland.
Absolutely.
He gonna show us
216.
around. He gonna show us around the land.
313 to the
Definitely.
216.
Yeah.
So we got a really dope artist from Cleveland in the building, Paulk.
Man, how y'all doing? It's your boy Paper Paulk. That's PAPERPAULK, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all that. How y'all doing today, man?
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me through Shop Talk.
Hey,
You
man,
know,
thanks for coming through.
I love the D pause. I fuck with Detroit heavily.
Yeah.
I fucks with Cleveland. Now,
I
Dave,
never said I didn't
Nah,
fuck with
you
Cleveland.
was on some bullshit. man.
I was on some bullshit about the women
was on
because I
some
got a
shit.
cousin down in Cleveland and I ain't never seen none of her cold friends. And I said on here a couple weeks ago,
There's some fine women
They-
in Cleveland. I'm trying to tell you.
when
You
we
ain't-
come
you
down,
ain't- you
What's
ain't
your
been
cousin
around.
Instagram?
oh man, I don't even know if she on IG.
man, I know this nigga damn near 20 years. I just found out he had a sister last week. So
Damn.
he probably does not even know his
Even
own
know,
cousins.
right.
I honestly probably don't know her IG
So
Right? How?
because I'm just
The power of social media.
I'm a terrible family member. Let me. I love my kids, my immediate family, but I mean, if you ain't in Detroit, I hope you can text me because I'll forget about your
Damn.
birthday and all that shit.
Now, Dame did actually say on a couple episodes, a couple months ago,
That Cleveland had the-
Cleveland has the ugliest women in the country. I told him I could
That's
not
a damn
agree with
lie.
that. So
That's a-
we got some Cleveland representative in the building. So
Wrong parts of Cleveland.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. There's beautiful women all over Cleveland.
Period.
Facts.
All I'm saying is that we'll be down there in a couple weeks.
All right.
Just
Now,
point
we'll
them out,
see.
and
And
we
I'ma
can call
show
them
you.
out before. Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
listen,
Make me a liar.
And you a liar already,
Make me
but
a
I'm just
liar.
I'm gonna prove you to be a
the
liar.
views and
with you.
opinions.
Dame going wild all
Some
my own.
badass women in Cleveland.
I'm
man.
sure I just never saw them in the 5 years.
Who got the
We
best
used
looking women in
to-
the world?
Detroit.
I really do believe that.
And y'all supposed to say that.
I really do believe
Why
that,
wouldn't
though.
y'all say that? Y'all from Detroit.
Yeah. But
I mean, if y'all said something else, I'd have been like, whoa.
Yeah, man. Atlanta got some cold girls down there, but
they all
a lot
from
of them
Detroit.
from Detroit.
There's
Houston.
fine women there.
Houston, Miami.
They got them in Houston.
Yeah.
Definitely in Miami.
Yeah.
But you can't, down south, they breed them a little bit differently down south.
Man, thank God for that.
So,
Facts.
also last week I wanted to touch on, and everybody don't agree with me, but the United flight where they yanked old boy off the plane,
They wasn't wrong.
Get his ass the fuck out of here.
What happened?
Dog.
I know what happened with that, but how was it they wrong?
Because, like, listen.
What?
Go ahead and give your spin, and I'm gonna give my take on this.
This is my takes on this. One, I understand that the situation which led to him having to find people to get off of the plane is unfortunate. I don't agree with it. It's fucked up. It's their fault. They didn't plan accordingly. Operation
Exactly. So
it was a failure.
The customer is always right. In
We got
business,
that.
If you know that.
However,
You know that.
once it's determined that you gotta go, and then the airplane folks come out, the stewardess say you gotta go, you don't leave. The pilot come out, you gotta go, you don't leave. The air marshal come out, you gotta go, you don't leave. The Chicago Police Department get on the plane, say you gotta go, and you don't leave, and you say, well, y'all gonna have to drag me up out of here. And then they drag your ass the fuck up out of here. Like, at some point,
How they gonna make him leave, man? He paid for his seat.
we gave you money back. We giving you money back. We giving you money back. We giving you $800,
Hell no.
and we giving you a hotel room.
No,
whether
I don't
you
want
take
that.
it or not,
You get somebody else.
whether you take it or not, at this particular point, especially after 9/11, all this shit, don't be fucking around on plane. If it's time for you to get your ass off the plane, get the
hell
fuck
no.
off the plane,
No.
dog. Like, what else?
Nah.
What else you supposed to do? Because at some point, you don't fuck around and get a felony because on some federal shit, and they gonna put you on a no-fly list. Because when I ask you to get off, you got to get off.
Look,
You really believe, like, if you had somewhere to be in the morning, that you
I'd
had to
be
be somewhere
pissed.
important, you done paid your flight, you on there and everything, and they randomly pick you, I'm gonna be like, fuck y'all, I got somewhere to be, period.
Everybody
And
got
y'all
somewhere
I
to
paid
be.
my ticket just like everybody else here. How
You
y'all
got
just
your
gonna
money
pull
back.
me off for somebody else? That's your fault.
It is.
The customer is always right, man.
And you got to argue that shit with customer service. But
He gonna get a lawsuit, period.
Fact.
Oh, yeah, he about to get paid.
He about to get paid.
So that don't matter then.
Then the man-
That's all I'm like.
But
That's how you win.
let's get to this. Let's get to the Chinaman, right? Because he is.
Is that what we gonna call him? He's a fucking doctor. The Chinaman? The Chinaman?
Hey, listen,
Jason Johnson.
Hey, listen.
The Chinaman?
Hey, remember you asked me earlier today what anything that was off limits? That was off. That's off limits.
That's all Jay right there.
I ain't touching that.
I'm gonna pay for that for later. But listen, the nigga is not a rational thinking person, dog. Because what they don't tell you is
He
one,
ran back on the plane.
they put him off the plane, and then the nigga runs back on that motherfucker. Like, they had to kick him off twice. You're not thinking normal.
Oh, see, no, see,
Yeah.
that's that. I ain't going back on the second time.
The
after
other
they
time,
pulled me
like, you
off.
did not have to get dragged. When the police officer went to help him out, like, your body went limp and you laid out on the ground after you told him specifically, y'all gonna have to drag me off this motherfucker. Like, you caused this shit. Second one comes into
Y'all
question.
gonna have to.
Because the second one comes into question.
I'm about to get a check.
Because
about
after
y'all.
something happened, they research your whole fucking life, right?
Yeah.
So they did the research
That
on
he
my-
was selling pills for pussy.
This nigga was selling
Man,
pills
no.
for homosexual
pussy.
gay sex. No, it wasn't me. It was a man involved.
No.
Oh, I thought he was women.
No, it wasn't. He was selling
The media, wow.
His doctor's license got suspended
Man,
for 10
what?
years because he was
No,
passing off.
the people, wow. They put that out in the media for real?
I'm saying it's public record. You
I
got
ain't
your
seen
license
it.
suspended for 10 years because you were trading Oxycontin for male sex. Yo.
That's what they do, though.
I'm saying, fam, like, your way of thinking is off.
Because you know who own them airplane companies?
So,
The government.
I just didn't feel sorry for him. I felt upset. I felt sorry that the situation happened, but at the time, once they asked you to leave, like, so for an example,
Hey man, once you make gay sex for pills part of your resume, you lost me, bro. You lost my support.
yeah. So like this, so you come in the studio, right? We got this everything laid out and shit, and we have a disagreement over what the hourly rate should be. I said $20 at one point, but it's $30 now. Well, look, nigga, you said 30. We have a disagreement. This is at the end of the day. This is my building, my establishment. I asked you to leave, nigga. You can't refuse to leave. You got to fucking go.
You can refuse
Yes,
to
you
leave.
can.
And once you refuse
if you
to
paid
leave,
your money,
give you your money back. Hey,
y'all
fam,
ain't
it's
give me
time
no
for you to
cash
go.
in my hand.
Like,
That's a flight and that's a
Right,
session.
that's different,
think
man.
about this.
You in
though.
your city, you not going to a destination. You sitting there, you
so-
finna be there for an hour. How long is the session?
On the
You know
flight, though. So think about it on the flight. You got 250, 300 other people on the flight.
Right.
Who also got to be somewhere else. And then it's-
Exactly.
With you though.
Right. And so this whole entire plane has to be somewhere else too,
With
which
you.
is probably going to inconvenience another 200, 300 people. And we asking you to leave because fuck what happened to get here. At this point, you got to go and you holding all this shit up. You telling everybody what you not going to do. You telling the police what you not going to do. And when you get dragged off, Don't act like you the victim.
Typically, when you tell the police what you're not gonna do and you're not black,
They shoot you.
That's if you black. But if you're not black,
they
you
shoot
might get away with
But
this
we not
shit.
gonna act like a week before that they drag a black lady ass up off the motherfucking plane and ain't nobody give a fuck. I watched the video on.
I ain't see that.
I watched the video on Instagram and they was laughing at it. They had their camera and they was laughing and shit. Like, where all the outrage when they dragged this black woman out here?
I ain't hear about that ever.
They don't care about it.
Yeah.
But that was my 2 cents on that. Hey, I understand it's fucked
don't
up. They
agree
shouldn't have
with
happened. But once I asked you to get off the plane, what we about to do? Like, you gotta go.
They would have had to get on another flight. Flight out. They would have to yank me off too and give me a check. Cause no, I'm not going nowhere.
that check is going to take care of a lot of problems.
All of that. Cause he getting a
At
check.
some point, you breaking the law though.
No, that's not breaking the law.
Like,
I mean, he may not be able to ever fly again.
Like
With that airline, what airline was that?
No, once you get on that no-fly list,
It was United.
you're not flying. You're not flying no more.
once the air marshals ask you to leave the plane, you gotta leave. Like, regardless. That's like when a police officer asks you
But
to
he didn't do nothing to leave. Y'all trying to make me get off my flight to let some other people get on.
so
After
how does
I
go-
already paid and I got somewhere to be in the morning.
That's the same thing when the police ask you to step out the car and you ain't did nothing wrong.
No, that's not the same thing.
What I'm
I ain't
saying-
paid him no money to tell me to step out the car.
The police officer who got the gun say step out the car.
I ain't paid him to pull
and
me
you
over.
are
I
within
got
your
a gun too.
We all do.
That's
But-
not the conversation
not
you
the-
want to be having.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, it's like
when he telling you to step out the car, you don't want to say I got a gun
But that's
too.
the first thing you got to tell the cop when he come to your car. If you
Yeah.
got a gun,
true that.
No.
You do, but that whole
and they freak out if you black.
Yes, they absolutely do.
Yeah, they do.
They might let you keep it, but a lot of times they freak out. Experience.
Okay, where is your gun?
This Chef Gunny checking in, by the way.
It's under the seat, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna reach for
on
it. It's
my
under the
hips.
seat, though.
So those are everything that I wanted to make sure we touched on from last week that we didn't get to because we was,
Washed,
we was washed.
wash fest.
Definitely washed.
Happy belated, bro.
I appreciate it, my brother.
Belated, man. You told me about this earlier. You watched. How you get drunk like that, man?
Man, everybody came in, gave
They
me
was
a
feeding
drink.
us drinks.
Feeding
know-
y'all.
But
You know
y'all
what we
cleared that tab though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we did. You know what we fucked up when JD came in there? Shout out to JD Anderson. When he came in there and bought that first round,
Yeah.
Nina didn't drink hers, so I took her drink. So I started off like already one up on you, and then we just kept drinking.
Nina wasn't
You be
ready.
getting lit, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't take much. You just throw a little bit of gas on this fire.
Right.
All right, man. What we got this week, man?
Aaron Hernandez.
So,
That man he didn't commit suicide. He was
He was
murdered inside
definitely
his cell.
murdered.
so can I put my
definitely murdered that man.
because I told you I'm the conspiracy realist
Yeah.
out here. Let me put my conspiracy hat
Here
on.
you go.
All right, so check this out. First, I beat a double murder. You know what I'm saying? That's some significant shit.
Yeah.
The reason that it's significant is the reason that you saying that I got 3 murders on me. I'm doing life, but I beat a double
Already.
murder, right? The reason that this is significant is because the murder that I'm accused of and being convicted for right now, y'all said I did the double one to cover that one up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that shit works. So if you prove that I didn't do this one to cover this one up, I'm
How
feeling
did I
pretty.
do the other one?
I'm feeling pretty
Yeah.
good about this one, right?
Facts.
So I should be. It's that every time you see Aaron Hernandez in court, the nigga got the same dry ass emotion.
But
Nigga
I
was
ain't saying
happy.
I don't know if he did
was
it or not.
crying.
Yeah.
Right. So
Blew a kiss to his baby girl.
yeah. So cool. This nigga dies the next week. He
The next morning.
He hung.
It was the next day.
Yeah.
He hangs himself and shit, allegedly, right? They said there's no note, there's no nothing. Damn near a full 24 hours go by, and then they say, well, we found out that he had John 3:16 written on his forehead in red marker, and then he had his Bible open to John 3:16. Okay, that's interesting because y'all took his body to the hospital and he was there for an hour. Ain't nobody mentioned this shit. Y'all said wasn't no note, wasn't no nothing because that's some very visible shit if somebody took a red marker and wrote some shit on there. Then it was like they think he had smoked some synthetic weed that he got from somebody. Okay, that's story number 2. Then story number 3 was not only did there was a note, now there's 3 notes. There's a note to his wife, his daughter, and now his gay lover in the prison.
Man, what?
And now then another story comes out that he now he committed suicide because he somehow the money from his contract from the
Was
Patriots
supposed to go to his daughter or something.
like y'all giving me way too many shits at the same time. Now,
They killed him.
like
Absolutely.
They killed him.
and I'm not even that mad about it because karma is karma. You know what I'm saying? But don't expect me to believe this shit like that. Like,
I don't.
Fact.
This
But that's what they do.
this reminds me of the episode on The Wire where they killed D'Angelo in prison. Mm-hmm. My man came behind him, choked him up, and then hung him linked him up against the door, real nice and easy. Mm-hmm. So I don't believe this shit was a murder. That whole thing about him being able to get that money or his family being able to get that money, that's not the truth.
I just don't believe this
the
shit.
money would go to his estate. I'm sure there will be a civil suit from the family at
Absolutely.
that point. That little girl will never see that money.
Not at all.
So, I mean, it's unfortunate. We'll never know the truth of what happened, but you can't piss on me and tell me it's raining.
Not at all.
I think Aaron Hernandez was killed. That's almost a 300-pound man.
Why they kill him?
They probably knew he was about to get off.
Yeah.
White folks, I mean, the security guards in that jail, like, oh, you about to
Come
get
on,
off on this murder?
keep with the racist rants. Let's keep them going.
Choke him up. You know what I'm saying? He probably just choked him out. Yeah. I mean, it's karma, though, because I do believe he wiped all the motherfuckers out.
And niggas get murdered in prison every day. The only reason we know about it because it's Aaron Hernandez.
Now, the only thing I can say is that in prison, depression is real. You know, you may talk to somebody on one day and they feeling great, and then the very next day, you know, they feeling down. So, though I do have all my conspiracy theories, you never really know what the fuck happened. Because nigga could be up one day, up, down the next.
Okay. Ohio shooter. What was his Steve Stevens?
Steve
Hey
Stevens.
man, that's crazy. I don't know him, but I done seen him a few times. Like he he a Q or something. I think he went to like Toledo or one of them schools. But I used to go there and I seen him, man. And I'm looking on face. I'm like, man, what?
Really?
Man, I got a video on Facebook. Everybody on Instagram reposting it. I'm like, why is y'all reposting this man shooting this dude?
You know what's funny? Because I don't believe shit till shit happens, right? Like, unless I seen it, I don't believe it.
It happened, bro.
One of my homegirls, her brother said he was with him and the girl, like in New Orleans, like last year or something. Like, I know this guy. Like, this is the real person. That whole situation had me kind of like
Power of social media.
Because then niggas start fooling. Tell me he was like, oh, he was in Michigan, he in Pennsylvania,
Lying.
he in New York, he in this.
None of them
I'm
places.
like, fam, like, how you get there?
Lame-o.
And then this story about then the nigga getting some McDonald's. And
Lame-o.
Let me tell you something. This is where now
They say that happened though.
Alleged.
They say a lot of shit.
I do believe that there's a few holes in this shit. The one thing that made me kind of uneasy is I done drove through Ohio before a hell of times.
How is you not getting caught? On
Ohio
all them
State
stops,
troopers is
on all them
everywhere.
stops. How is you not getting stopped though?
The number one stoppers. Goddamn
I hit the
right.
road.
You go through Ohio, that's nationwide.
The Ohio Turnpike.
If you drive from state to state, you know nationwide Ohio and Iowa is a few of them joints you got to play.
You got to play by the rules.
No,
if it say 55 in Ohio,
55.
you better do fucking
Because they
55.
pulling you over for 60.
Yeah. And so you made it out
black.
of Ohio dealing with Ohio State troopers. You a fat black man in a white Ford Fusion. Like
Paper plates. So they
with paper tags. And you made it out of Ohio? I don't believe that shit.
Nah.
And
I hear you on that though.
And they
I don't
didn't
believe everything I see.
and they didn't catch him to the next day. So you telling me this Fusion got such good gas mileage and you got control over your shit where you don't have to stop?
I feel like he didn't get caught till like Wednesday or something.
He was on the run for like a good day.
A good couple days.
48 to
Because
72.
that happened on Easter Sunday. On Monday, he wasn't caught yet.
No,
so
he
maybe
wasn't.
Tuesday.
It
then.
might
So
have been
maybe
Tuesday.
So how you-
He was killed, or he killed himself.
Allegedly. I don't believe that shit either.
While the cops had spent his car out, he took his gun out while the car was spinning around and shot himself in the
They
head.
ain't had no reason to lie though. If they shot him, they would have said, "I killed."
I know,
that
like shit.
motherfucker."
We ran up on him. We shot him. We thought he was dangerous. Shit, I'd have been like,
Oh no,
all right.
if he hadn't shot himself, that's how that shit would have ended.
Allegedly.
I believe
Allegedly.
he shot himself. The way he
believe
was
that,
already
though.
acting and talking on social media, you could just tell he was ready for the takeout.
for the boom.
Where's the body?
Yeah, where the other? Because he's talking about he killed 12 people or some
Lies.
shit.
He might have been capping.
Yeah, like,
He was trying to get some attention.
And then when somebody died like this, like he ain't got no family, he ain't got no friends, they ain't interviewed nobody he know. Where the nigga mama at?
Dang.
Well, his
couldn't be
mom.
on camera?
First off, he's a weak ass.
At least your mama. At least your mama.
He's a weak ass.
My baby gone. She got to get one of them
They
speeches.
say he
He
had
blamed
mental
his
health
he
issues.
blamed his mama and his girlfriend. He said when he called, because from the video he put on Facebook, he said he called his mom, but she wasn't trying to hear that. It was her fault.
I thought it was her mama.
his mom, and then she's smart because she clearly stopped fucking with this nigga at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Women, if you think that nigga crazy, he probably is. Get the fuck away from him.
Yeah, be suckers out here.
Ain't nothing cute about crazy.
Not
Even from the flip side of being a female.
If you gonna kill somebody, if you gonna kill yourself, all right, that's on you. But you gonna kill somebody else over something somebody else did to you.
He should have just started with himself and got this shit over quick.
Right though.
You know who else been on some nut ass shit about killing themselves or I'm about to die again?
One of y'all fellow Ohioans. Is that what y'all call you?
Who?
Adrian Bronner.
Fuck is wrong with this nigga, dog?
He's searching for attention. You know he is about to get killed if he step in the ring with Gervonta Davis. He gonna beat the brakes off of him.
I ain't touching that.
I don't know.
I am.
Javante 135er, dog.
He a little too small.
He too small for him. Though skill wise,
that size.
And then I don't know. See, the thing with Broner is because Broner actually has the talent. We
just never know which one gonna show up.
What's his record?
Exactly. He only got one loss.
He got two.
I'm finna say, didn't he just lose it?
Yeah, he lost to Maidana and then he lost to
Sean Porter.
And then he did lose to Sean Porter.
Yeah.
But apparently Broner got arrested going into Kentucky the other day, and when the police pulled him over, his vehicle had like 8 or 9 bullet holes in it. So apparently they say he was Broner.
I'm a millionaire.
And then
it was like a few days ago.
Yesterday he posted online like, I know I'm about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like
again?
Yeah.
I remember
like I'm gonna kill myself type?
He said, I know I'm about to die soon. That's what he posted on Instagram.
He on that.
So hopefully he get the help he needs, man. I don't know what's going on.
The nigga bipolar.
He could very be.
He bipolar.
I mean, that's a
not like a joke way. Like for real.
He very well could be. So I hope he get the help he needs.
Hell, he might.
Because he got like a lot of people depending on him. He got a lot of children. You know what I'm saying? And
I think he'll pull it together though.
I hope he do.
He's too talented for that.
I hope he do. I really do. I hope he do pull it together. Because
like we just said, depression is real, suicide is real.
And you gotta take them threats and those statements serious, because if something ultimately does happen and nobody who's around you in your circle never ever do anything, it's like, damn, all these red flags and we never did anything. Or I thought this was. You gotta take that shit serious. So I do hope he get the help he need.
You do.
Definitely right. I agree.
Yo, so here's some dirtbag shit. This nigga Bill O'Reilly gets fired and leaves with a $25 million parting gift.
Right though.
That nigga won, dog.
He fucking did.
Like, who needs Fox News?
They're pushing for me to fire you, but we're just gonna give you this. And
I've been fired before. My severance package was nowhere close.
Like when you fire somebody with a contract, fam, your contract ain't like, give me my.
It's null and void.
Pay me the rent. No, it ain't.
It should be.
Just because I don't want you here.
He got fired for sexual misconduct, though, bro.
No, that's not what he got fired for.
Well,
he got fired.
That is some of the precursor behind it.
Well, they paid out
sexual harassment. I'm sorry, not misconduct.
They paid out a total of $13 million. And people signed non-disclosure agreements for alleged things. That's not what he got fired. He got released because sponsors, like I think it was BMW, started speaking out about him, and they start, when that fucking the money starts being impacted from sponsors or whatever, then you got to go. But we got a contract. Unless I violated the terms of this contract, you got to pay me out. So yes, I got fired, but you ran me a check for $25 million.
He'll be off of TV a year. He'll be back on somewhere else.
Top of 2018, he'll be on top.
Man, they can get him.
He got a podcast starting right now.
You already
get an iPhone, a tripod, and a YouTube account.
And do whatever
every single day. Talk the same shit.
IG Live, Facebook Live.
Like, I mean, once you got a brand, which he does have,
it's over with.
What you gonna do? Who gonna stop watching him?
Nobody.
Let him go on YouTube where he can cuss. He really gonna.
I'm just saying. I figure like a big news channel. Give him like a year, he'd be back on Blaze TV or shit. Might fuck around, be back on Fox News.
He'll fuck around, be back on some top of the line NBC, some shit like that.
Man,
like,
that'd be terrible.
Watch.
All right, man. So the most important news of this week, Kendrick dropped an album.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty fucking good.
It started a lot of conversation. We had a conversation via text message, and it's been a lot of conversation on the internet, hip hop sites, blogs, or whatever. So we got artists in the building. So let's get into some hip hop talk.
What you think about the album? You didn't have a week to sit on it. What you feel about it?
I love the album. I really do.
Great album.
I didn't like it in my very first listen. I don't even know. I don't know. Let me rephrase. I don't know if not like it. That's not the right phrase. I had different expectations my very first listen.
Okay.
Because of the 2 tracks that came out what I thought I was going to hear was a bunch of super aggressive content and a bunch of rappity rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which is I'm perfectly fine with. You know what I'm saying? Hear it, and then through that second listen, you adjust what you quote unquote, because expectations is the death of everything.
I expected him to be on this fly shit.
But it's hard for me to find a song that I don't like.
Facts.
And every time I listen to it, I'm attracted or I connect with another piece or another song, I enjoy the whole album, man. I really do.
It's a great album.
You know what? I had some strong feelings about it at first because my first listen, I was like, man, this shit is incredible. And I started throwing around the C word and wanting to call it a classic.
And I reserved that right until I give it a couple weeks.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say it's not incredible music because then I'd be fucking lying. It's an incredible album. I don't think I feel like it's a classic anymore, like all-time classic. But I think for this to be Kendrick's third project, well, really fourth, but for this to be
or sixth, depending on how you count.
Yeah, but for this to be like his third official project, I felt like that shit was amazing. If you want a lecture in storytelling, listen to Duckworth. Because that shit
He
from
went crazy because he came from the mindset of the first song.
Yeah.
Like what?
What'd you think of the album?
I thought it was amazing. Every record. I usually can say something. I can't say nothing. I can't say a word like about it. It was amazing.
Two features on there. Well, three.
You really only one.
Yeah.
Rihanna, U2.
But that don't count.
And low key, U2 could have been you could have sampled them.
That Loyalty record.
How do you sample
U2?
U2?
Oh my God.
What I'm saying is like
Clarinet's got to be hell.
I mean, shit, getting them on the actual record got to be hell. It probably be
the young lady on Love, Zakari.
Oh yeah, I guess
that's the only other feature that they got on there. But Duckworth, Humble.
So
shit.
what's resonating with you right now off the album?
Ain't no hoe in my DNA.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
Definitely.
That was the very first.
Ain't no hoe in my DNA.
Because and that's kind of what
he got Don Cheadle in the motherfucking video.
He got DJ Clue. Hold up, he got DJ Clue on his album.
Kid Capri.
That's Kid Capri?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Kid Capri? I thought it was DJ Clue.
Kid Capri. The legendary Kid Capri. 100% positive. What happens on Earth stays on Earth. Definitely.
Right.
Kid
Humble.
Capri. But
Humble is crazy.
Listening to the album after DNA, and I'm already expecting rappity rap, or, you know what I'm saying? And then I hear DNA like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm in that mind of I want you to kill. Because we didn't heard Heart Part 4, we heard Humble,
right.
And then my next thing I heard was DNA.
He was snapping.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm ready for
When I heard DNA.
And then y'all come on, and the very first time I'm thinking like, all right, cool. But I was speaking
cool.
more up there.
It was a good record though.
But now I probably listen to that shit 10 times a day. I love that fucking record, dog.
Yeah.
I listen to Duckworth.
Yeah, Duckworth is amazing. Knife Wonder gave Kendrick a classic. I won't say he gave it to him. They crafted and created.
It took him a minute
classic.
too. They said it took him a minute.
Yep.
Because when the beat change in it,
a few times,
4 times. Like that's just an incredible song.
So I think we're gonna get more into this album, but I think for me, when you look at some Section 80 to say Good Kid, Mad City, to the Pimp a Butterfly, and now the Damn. I mean, Kendrick has shown a lot of versatility. We can the agree.
Most versatility that I done seen from anybody.
So
besides Drizzy.
So is versatility a must when listening to an artist, or do it even matter?
Hell yes,
that shit still matters. That shit still matters.
They said, man, for me being an artist, it seemed like it don't. But I know it does. But if you look at what's going on, just period, it seemed like it don't matter.
I understand I understand 100% where you're coming from.
I think versatility still matters. Like I look for artists to be able to do different things. Like I don't want like for me, I love J. Cole, but if you listen to For Your Eyes Only, like the shit has like the same feel throughout the whole song. He doesn't show a lot of versatility. Where you listen to somebody like Kendrick, you could throw Drake in there.
How do you say that though?
I'm not knocking J. Cole.
For Your Eyes Change
is an incredible concept.
Neighbors. Album. Like, come on, what?
It's still one of my favorite albums.
It's an incredible album.
And so I was watching. I don't know if y'all listen or watch Joe Budden and DJ Academics have a daily show on Complex.
Yeah.
And they were talking about they didn't like J. Cole's last album and whatever, and they were talking about storytelling in hip hop, whatever, and who tells the greatest story, and they didn't initially say J. Cole, and the next day they had to come back and fix it a little bit, whatever. But like For Your Eyes Only, the entire project was a story.
I'm not saying that it's not a good album because it's a story, but I just don't think it's a lot of versatility in the music on that album. So not knocking J. Cole, because I think he's one of the top five.
When you say versatility in the music, are you talking about the actual beat, the tempo, or are you talking about like lyrics, style, presence on the microphone, cadence? Like what exactly is versatility?
I guess this isn't really a knock because the project sounded cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I guess
though.
Yeah, and a lot of dudes don't craft albums. They throw a bunch of songs together and call that shit an album. Exactly. I like the fact where you talk about like J. Cole, Kendrick, they have a cohesive sound on the album. So I guess that's not really a knock because that it's a concept album. He kept the concept. And then when I look at like, I guess I have to kind of recant that because when I look at dudes that give us too much, like More Life had 25. Too much versatility and it was a terrible project.
It was terrible? I can't say that. Terrible,
I don't think it was good.
I don't think it's good.
I don't
listen to the album.
I can't say it's terrible. That's Drake though.
Okay, so this is
Drizzy.
I think this is walking us right into a conversation
terrible.
Then follow me on this one because this is a conversation that me and Jay was having. When you rank artists, and let's say like their first 3 projects, when you look at rappers, any artist, me and you were talking about Kendrick versus Eminem, but you can kind of add Drake into that conversation. Like how?
No question.
There's no question about what.
If you're gonna put Kendrick first 3 albums against Drake first 3 albums, it's Kendrick hands down.
I give you that.
In my opinion, like I don't know how. It's not even a question.
So when you start measuring up discographies and consistency, like, is it too early to put Kendrick in the conversation as one of the best ever?
Nah, he didn't drop too many projects. You can come from overly dedicated. Them was albums.
Yeah.
Section 80, albums.
Like, you talk about overly dedicated. That's like 14 or 15 songs on all original music that you put out. Then you got Section 80. Then you got Good Kid, Mad City. Then you got the Pimple Butterfly. Then you got the Untitled Project, and now you got this one. That's 6. I can throw in the Kendrick Lamar LP. A lot of people never heard of it, but
I heard it.
I can throw that one in. But if I got 6 bodies of work, Pac don't even got 6 complete albums. Before he died, they started throwing other shit. Pac only got 5 albums. Like, so how you have? So people say, well, it's too early. We need to hear some more. He got more material than Big got. Lil Wayne got more material than Tupac got. Like, these artists put way more material out. Well, that wasn't an official album. What are you talking about?
It don't matter. People usually only put albums out every 2 years.
Whenever you bring up Fab name, like, well, his mixtapes is cool, but his official album's like, first off, as a fan, why are you having a conversation about an official album? Like,
it was just great.
I just like Fab's music. Yeah, I just like the music.
Right.
Yeah. Which is interesting. But
that's what the world we in. Everybody want to have an opinion.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that actual. We gonna actually answer where you was kind of going. We gonna ask that question later. But I did want to stay on the complete bodies of work and everything sounding the same because I was listening to your project over the last couple of weeks, the EP Power, and I do feel that it has a one cohesive sound to it.
Thank you.
And the production value of it. I can tell it's mixed, master, everything about it. It sounds quality. And like, how did that project come about, and how did it get to that level?
Man, how did Power come about? It came from my idea, just reading it and just studying and just kind of just understanding where I wanted to go as an artist.
Okay.
And I came up with the concept. I told Marty, like, man, I want to do a LP with just like crack beats, and I'm just snapping and just talking about life and what's going on in my life and what's going on right now. And we went up to New York. We was up at Fab Studio at the corner office, and we just got to working. Like, it just was beats, vibes, and just honesty with all the music. You know what I mean?
I mean, with both you and Mally being from Cleveland, why you make the
Mally from Toledo?
Oh, my bad. I know they cousins.
We Ohio.
You all got to keep it different. But with y'all being from the same region, pretty much, why'd you decide to record a project in New York just to get a fresh perspective?
Just a vibe. Just he invited me to come up there. I had been around the family and Maul and Los and Kane and everybody for a minute, even before me and Maul started working.
Okay,
and we end up chopping it, and he was like, man, I want to do a project with you. Let's do a project, man, just off of growth and just getting better. And we linked up, and it was just crazy. Like the New York vibes, it was crazy coming from Cleveland.
It's a completely different animal up there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, listening to the project, there was like a Sasquatch / Bigfoot / Loch Ness monster sighting, because everybody can't find a Pusha T verse somewhere. Like those are limited. Like it's not a bunch of Pusha T verses out there.
Yeah,
not a lot.
And you got Pusha on the track.
How'd that even come about?
Yeah.
Man, just bumping shoulders for real. People, other people, and we linked up, and he showed me love. Like all he told me was like, "This a oop, man. Just run with it. Like just run with it." He wouldn't have did it if he ain't fuck with the music.
That's a good ass oop.
And I'm from Cleveland, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he ain't shortchanged the verse either.
No,
how
some he's the president of good music. You know,
what I'm saying?
So that's a move as me, like being independent and a businessman for real. Like that's a move that a lot of people ain't did. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young and growing and getting bigger, getting better.
How was this independent grind?
It's not easy, but I love it though. It's like hustling and like somebody working the job to be an entrepreneur, being the guy that's managing to own the business or own his own business, his own carpentry. So I'm just like, learning. I taught myself a lot of stuff, me and my management and my team, and we invested a lot into it to get to where we got to, man. So I'm just every day, just like learning every day when you're independent, like reading, listening to music every morning in the gym. Like, I lost 50 pounds. Like, it's work.
That's a lot.
Like, and it's just like getting better every year. As people see that growth, as long as they don't go down and they go up, that's what it's about.
Yeah. Yeah. How long you been rapping? Like, cause, well, I guess you can always say all your life, cause I feel like once you got that love for the music in you, like you never know when it starts, but when did you start taking it serious?
Yeah. I ain't started taking it serious till 2012, 13. Music was always in my life, you know what I'm saying, growing up. And where I come from, like I used to listen to a lot of Paulk, Biggie, Young, Jay-Z, Devin the Dude, 8Ball and MJG, Pimp C. Like I listened to a lot of music because my older brother was listening to everything. But I ain't never rapped until 2012.
That's interesting that you say that, because like for myself growing up, clearly all those people had an impact in your life as far as like music has a giant influence on me, and what we wear, what we buy, and everything. How much of that goes into what you put in your music, thinking about the influence that your brand or your music actually has? Like,
hold on, what you mean? I'm just
like, so for an example, after certain albums came out, or say like I was having a conversation this week where Tupac first hit Tough and like Above the Rim came out. We seen Tupac take the razor out his mouth, you know what I'm saying? And all across the city, niggas had razors in their mouths, fucking their tongues up or whatever. Like that's just a giant influence that you actually have. And then there's a bit of responsibility that you have in the music that you put out, because whatever is cool, niggas gonna mess with it. Like, and Jay-Z was always cool when we came up, so people rocked Iceberg because they want to be like Jay-Z. They want to do all this thing. So knowing that the impact that music actually has, and creating your raps and creating your brand, being an independent artist, because you don't have, say, like a Lee or Cohen, somebody to market you. Like, how much of that goes into what you do from?
I do a lot of studying, definitely with people, benchmarking, and just trying to learn from the people that I inspire to be like, the Jays, the Kendricks, the Coles, and also just like making sure I stay myself though, like really be myself, like not worrying about what other people wearing or what they doing to get known, because what I've been working. So I think it's more so about learning what you want to do and what you want to become. And I seen it before I even started rapping. Like I started rapping because I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I really seen it. So it was like, what is my steps to get there? And it was like kind of like putting the pieces together. Who can help me get there? Who is the person I look up to that can manage me, that I believe in? The first piece, and just like really putting the puzzle pieces together and learning that it's a process, and just not getting influenced by the bullshit that's going on. Because it's a lot of bullshit going on.
I'm sure. What's the rap scene like in Cleveland right now?
It's amazing. All different type of artists doing exactly what they do, doing their own thing. And that's what it's about, being your own artist. That's what I'm about. There's so many different type of artists from Cleveland because we in the Midwest.
Right.
We come from a melting pot. And, in Detroit, y'all have a sound in Detroit. Like y'all do.
I was about to ask you.
Because when I think about Cleveland rappers, and, not to just lump everybody in the same pot, but there's not a lot of artists that we hear mainstream that come out of Cleveland. You got Machine Gun, or just Ohio, period. You got Machine Gun Kelly.
Man, who we was talking about last week on the episode? Ray Cash. Where you from?
He from Cleveland.
Yeah, he's from Cleveland.
I don't know how we start. I don't know how we brung up Ray Cash like last week.
Because that's what I call my old dude.
Okay, that's what it was. And we got his like, no, that album was so dope. Like it just
had Pimp C on it.
It just never popped. I was like
Scarface.
Like the whole album, the whole project was dope. The videos and everything. It just never popped.
Because he was Sony's first rap artist. That's all it was. Ray been dope and still dope for real.
Yeah, he dropped. I've heard like a couple of his mixtapes on Dat Piff, and I mean he still got it.
They ain't know how to market him. They ain't really know what they was doing with a rap artist like Ray. He was unique and he was sounding like nobody else. He was different. Yeah. He still is. I talk to Ray on often.
Chip the Ripper from Cleveland, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah,
he doing this thing. Chip
ain't never stopped off.
He produced and write. No matter what y'all think, and he rap still. So
like when I think of Detroit sound, I think of like two distinct different sounds.
We got two different sounds in Detroit.
No.
The Eminem, Royce the 5'9".
Okay. You got the M,
Big
the
Sean,
Royce.
more lit.
Big Sean don't sound like nobody from Detroit.
I would go like M, Royce, like Marv 1, like Guilty Simpson, like all that grimy.
The Mayor's Kids.
Okay.
Proof's Kids.
And then we got a T Grizzly, Doughboy Cash Out, like Blade,
Street
all
Lords,
them, like the street rap.
Cheddar Boys.
There is definitely Vezo, all the there's definitely like a certain cadence to Detroit music and a certain beats or whatever.
Band Gang.
Yeah. And I always be wondering like
Sada.
And some people from the city don't embrace the quote unquote Detroit sound. And
don't they though? That's like
Detroit
that's amazing to me that y'all got your own sound.
Crabs in a bucket. That's all of that. That's all of that shit is. Because if you look at other cities like Atlanta, where they all bind together, get behind the nigga, and they all get behind that shit. Detroit, it's every man. It's every man for himself. Now it's starting to
in the Midwest. That's how I go for everybody though. It's not gonna be like that in the Midwest because every person is really for themselves. And that's how we was brought up for real. We had to I think from Detroit, from fucking Chicago to Cleveland to all of these places, for real. It's really like that.
One thing that I think there's with the uprising of T Grizzly, you starting to see some of those lines start to blur a little bit because you got lyrical niggas like Royce, vouching, I fucks with the music. You got niggas like Sean vouching for the music. So I mean,
I like T is like the first Detroit street rapper to get on and he got a Detroit sound, but he can rap though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He can rap.
His project is dope.
I love the project. He can rap, and he I think
Doughboy Cash Out could rap.
Rap.
Payroll can rap his ass off.
Payroll got another project. He got a matter of fact. He got
the Pay Face.
Yeah, he got a project with
all hell of a beats.
Yeah,
he can
rap.
Out.
Yeah,
Payroll can rap. Man.
Hell yeah, and he good on that production too.
Absolutely. So, what is the Cleveland sound? Would you think?
I don't think we have a sound.
Okay.
I don't think we have one, but that's good though. We got a whole bunch of different type of artists, different influences.
Because I listened to the project and I'm like, man, this got that grimy East Coast, almost boom bap feel. That's what I grew up. I like that type of shit because that's kind of like what I.
That's what I grew up on too, and that's probably kind of why I'm influenced by it. But I think it's all Cleveland though. I think my lingo, the way I speak, is Cleveland. I don't think I get what you're saying though, because definitely the beat selection.
You don't sound like a New York artist.
The beat selection for sure, but I love that song.
But I mean, even when you look at
songs, I think it's a dope song.
Even when you look at the Power Project, I got on YouTube when I know Jay was, we've been searching and listening to
some people don't like to partake in Apple Music for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that joint.
I sent a nigga like, hey, check it out. I be forgetting.
I mean, I don't always fuck with it. I don't want to choose to spend $10 a month, nigga.
I listen to so much music, I would spend way more than that if I had to, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
So in doing my research.
How you listen to so much music? I listen to a lot of music, but
all of it,
in doing my own research, not using Apple Music, my nigga, I came across like Summertime Grind, which got a dope ass video for Opera, Deposit.
That's all fresh vibes.
Yeah. So I mean, and we was just talking about the versatility in the music. So I mean, clearly it's important to you because when we listen to the songs on Power as composed to Summertime Grind, there's a difference. There's a disparity. There's the versatility in the music. So clearly as an artist, it's got to be something that's important to you.
Definitely, because I want to expand and get better. I want to catch the big names. I want to be great. I want to be one of the best. So that's what I set out to do. So I just try to expand and not keep doing the same thing and grow, even in my mindset and sound.
Shit, when we were trying to grow our senses in the car, before we came up in here, you was even playing me some. I got to listen to new music because I'm cool and you're not. So I got to listen to some new music in the car.
You can say it out loud, like we adult. Like, I
mean, I smoke. I don't smoke.
Fast.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason I was so washed. Like Kush Roll, glass full. The better things. So, I mean, while we were smoking in the car, I heard some of the newer music that he was working on. Shit, just stuff that you said you just finished up in like the last few days.
And I ain't even let y'all hear none of Stay Committed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bringing that.
I was searching for it. I'm like, nah. I can't. I was looking online and shit.
That's produced by Chasing Cash. Grammy Award winning Chasing Cash.
Yeah, that's a good look.
That's like, we linked up and I started working on the music together. We got a record on there too called Off the Rip. It's fire.
And all of that just off the strength of networking.
Definitely, man. It's like just a respect thing. I really been working, and I ain't never jeopardized myself at all. So is the goal to stay independent, or would you, if the right label situation came along? I'm just trying to get better. Like, I don't even know if I'm ready yet for that. So I think I'm nice, but that don't matter. I just got to keep getting better. Then when it come, it's come. I don't look for it. I'm going to do whatever I do on my own. And then when it comes, it's going to come.
What I did notice is the attention to detail and the quality that you put in the music. Not just the music, but the visuals that come along with the music. Yes. The videos are all crisp. They produce well. And even down to the Instagram, you know what I'm saying? The picture, like the quality, which is very important, especially when you establishing a brand that everything is like A1 across the board. But visuals count now. Like,
got to. It got to be like
visuals. Damn near more important. Well, they are just as important as the actual song.
Especially when you a lyricist, it count more than the music. Not even saying it more, but it got to be just as good as the music, if not better.
Yeah, because people are looking for the aesthetic. They want to see the whole package. And when you look at shit like Instagram is photos, Snapchat, people want to watch. They want to watch your life.
You can put your whole video on one Instagram post now.
Yeah, with the
little, you can drop
with the multiples.
With the multiples,
I finally figured that shit out.
Yeah,
I finally figured out the multiples.
You can put 3 multiples in one post. You got your whole fucking music video in one post, and that's how a lot of people are consuming music. Like certain joints.
I mean,
you'll hear it you will see it on Instagram before I hear it out and about now.
LeBron played Kendrick whole album through Instagram
and Snapchat and shit like that. Like, he previewed it.
Mm-hmm.
Gave niggas 15-second snippets of the whole album.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's exclusive. The best player in the world.
Literally the day before. And then Complex took it and did like a breakdown. Like on this song, we think it, cause we had a track list. Like, all right, I think this song's Elements, and played 15 minutes. And that's when he was like, if I gotta slap the nigga, I'm gonna make it look sexy. And you got an idea.
Sexy.
Like, oh shit. And I mean, that's just cold. How you put the music.
I mean, it's just like you said, the power of social media. You can reach I mean, we do it every single week. We got listeners in Germany. I don't know nobody in Germany, but they done found a podcast.
They find it, but it's good ways and bad ways to use social media.
Yeah,
like social media.
But the good thing is that you're using it. You're using it for the powers of good and not evil. Because a wrong Snapchat, a wrong Instagram,
they be playing themselves, man. I can't play myself ever, especially not on the World Wide Web. That don't even make sense.
Shit never dies. This shit never dies.
It's not going nowhere.
It's everywhere.
Screenshot, save.
Even if you post and delete, somebody's seen that shit.
Exactly.
And somebody screenshot that shit and it's out there now. You can Google it.
Absolutely.
Nothing dies on the internet. Nothing dies with social media.
I got a record on a project on Stay Committed called Type of Life, where I talk about like people talking on social media and just like in this type of life, how you got to stay committed to not being on that other goofy shit that they be on social media.
Because it gives everybody a voice. And some voices need to be heard, and some need to be shut the fuck up.
Some things need to be lived and not talked
in life. Like too much is lived on the internet instead of enjoying the shit that goes on right now, like us talking and nobody on their phone. And
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Because people they instead of enjoying the moment, they want to document.
They want to stunt in the moment on other people.
I want to be on Instagram Live.
Like I want to make myself feel better, so I need to make you feel worse than me, because by default that makes me feel better. So I'm gonna get online, I'm gonna talk about you, and I'm just gonna feel better about myself and shit, which is unfortunate. So listening through the project, man, I got the impression, just as most of us young black males living in the inner city, in the hood and shit like that you've been through different trials and tribulations. And I can hear it, you know what I'm saying, through the music. I think on one track you talk about at 13 going through different things or whatever. How much of your life, how is it important to put your actual life in the music?
How is it important? Man, it's very important to put my actual life in all my music. I try to, and I do it all the time. And it's like ever since I started to make music because it was therapeutic. Okay. You know what I mean? And then I started to get good at it. Even though I was like, okay, I'm going to try this out. But it was like, that's the only way I can do it. I can't put fake nothing into music. So, you know, I try to keep it as realistic as possible, but still entertaining. I think every artist should, to attach itself to his audience, like, definitely.
I think that's what actually, for me, that's
the
what
authenticity in it.
Yeah, it gotta be authentic.
Authenticity, and I think of different artists who are just being super real. I think that people connect with. Like we connect with Kendrick, right? We connect with J. Cole. We connect with Kanye. Like there's certain people who connect with, because I want to hear what this person has to say next versus.
And when you think about that authenticity, it tells not just your story, but the story of your surroundings. I know for myself, the first rapper that I really thought was like authentic and I gravitated towards the music was Ice Cube. Like for me, I could close my eyes as like a
Ice
9
Cube
or 10.
Gonna come kill me.
Yeah, nigga, I thought for sure Ice Cube was gonna break into my house and kill my whole family. Like, but being like 9 or 10, listening to Ice Cube and him talk about Compton, you think Compton is two blocks from hell. It sounds like the worst place ever, but he painted such a vivid picture with those words. When I think about another nigga like Scarface, like you feel like you are, if you close your eyes and listen to the words, listen to the music, really digest it, like it takes you to another place. Like he's one of my favorite lyricists in hip hop, because Scarface, beyond just having cold ass music, that authenticity is there in every verse.
It's very. Well, let me ask you a question again. Do you think that matters to these people right now?
I don't think it matters as much right now, because rap is so it's not made to withstand the test of time. When you look at it like this, you go on the blogs, it's new music every single day. It's an artist that you ain't heard of on Two Dope Boys, on Double XL, on SoundCloud, uploading something new every day. It's not about retaining the music, because you could used to get a Jay-Z album, you would ride with it all summer.
All summer.
You know, that was your soundtrack for the year. But artists don't make music like that. It comes so repetitively.
So rapidly.
When you look at it, what was that run Lil Wayne had in like 2011, 2012? He was dropping mixtapes after mixtape, song after song. The music was there. There was probably like over 100 Lil Wayne songs within the course of a year. And that changed how artists put out music.
You know who did this unintentionally?
50 Cent.
Nope. It was Pac. It was the people who handled Pac estate after he passed away. They flooded so much fucking music.
Yeah.
Machiavelli 1, Machiavelli 2, Machiavelli 3, Machiavelli 4. Like I had Machiavelli 10 at one point. You know what I'm saying?
But they was just throwing together.
And you still get new Pac verses from time to time.
But they put out so much music, and then artists, because everybody wants to, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. At some point, you wanted to be like Tupac, especially if you was rapping and shit. Like, nigga, he a rapper, he recorded this much, so Lil Wayne got in the studio and wanted to record as much as Pac. I've heard like interviews where they be like, well, we look at how much music Tupac had. Like, I wanted to record like that. He had a work ethic, whatever.
Somebody else who music I love, Currency, dropped a new project every month for a full year.
That's too much. Like, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying?
That's work.
Yeah.
That's work.
Like, it's too much. Like, not because I don't enjoy it, but like it cheapens.
That's just how the game going now. I get what you're saying, but that's how you got to stay relevant now. It seems like unless you like Currency, he can do that. Currency just rap about his life. Yeah. Like, that's all Currency do, and I fuck with Currency because that's just him. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just too easy, no.
I think that's what kind of creates a mystique around some of these greats, because you don't hear from Kendrick after he dropped that project. He tours. But you don't hear from him. You don't hear from Cole.
Right.
Like they'll go away. Like, you don't hear Jay-Z all the time. You don't hear Nas all the time.
You ain't gonna hear them no more.
No. What I'm saying is, what you're saying, like, you know what I'm saying? They go away and you got some mystique about it. But when I know every single thing about your life already, like at some point I do need a little bit of time away so I can appreciate it, and that kind of differentiate, and that
heightens the demand also, because now you have not oversaturated the market,
and that's why I stay on what I do. Like, and that's the only, like, because I don't think it changes. I just think people just want to adapt to the wrong things. You get what I'm saying? I know time changes and you have to conform a little bit, but I think if you dropping quality and shit that matter, I don't think that changes.
No,
people tell me they still listen to Power. Like, still listen to Fresh Vibes, and not saying it's old as 6 months old, but how many times do people listen to stuff that's 6 months old, and I'm still a new artist?
Yeah.
Like, so
I mean, that's got to speak towards the music, that it has that retaining value to it, and then that you building a core fan base that fucks with your music, and especially as an independent artist and being on that grind, like if your fans don't grow with you,
then that don't, like, what are you doing it for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like about getting better every year, you know what I'm saying? And just being realistic. That'd be my biggest thing, being realistic on where I'm at. And I think that's a lot of artists that they should be. Like, trying to be realistic on where you at and where you trying to get to. Like, it'd be a snap to reality sometimes, even for me. That's why I gotta, stay committed. Like, facts.
So who are some of your favorite personal artists? Putting that personal life
of all time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pac, Jay-Z, Kendrick, Cole. I love Jodeci. Like, I love Jodeci. Like,
I've been arguing
like facts. Sade.
Jodeci has the greatest black love song of all time. Forever My Lady.
I got into a bunch of arguments right after the New Edition movie came out, because they say New Edition the greatest group of all time. Like, Jodeci is one of my favorite groups of all time.
Jodeci was for the niggas from the hood. That was
that's why.
Just trying to get right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jodeci was for the hood niggas.
Maybe that's why.
When we see the behind the scenes, when we see the Jodeci story, I think that's going to answer a lot of
y'all gonna be like, they just like us.
Yeah, I gravitated toward Jodeci. I felt more of that, but I understand why niggas would say New Edition. But like, we was getting into it.
They were great too, but Jodeci,
I just had a better connection with Jodeci.
Me too,
because it was just the era of music that we grew up with.
Yeah.
So how are you promoting the project right now?
Oh, I've been doing, I'm promoting Stay Committed. I've been doing a tour, going around to these colleges and doing a panel, a discussion about hip hop, fashion, and how it influences pop culture and just the business of music.
Okay.
And, having a panel, bringing some people with me and having them discuss everything, like a Q&A, listen to the music, and then we discuss certain topics and we get some answers and we let the audience ask some questions. And we just keep it rolling. But it's like just building awareness about the business as an entrepreneur and as an artist, and just kind of, just seeing where people's minds was at too.
What markets have you hit so far with the panel? I know you was in Bowling Green just last week.
How was that?
That was amazing. At the college, like, they were very receptive, man. It was a lot of love. It was great vibes in the room. The panel was great. Everybody was open. Even the kids, not the kids, even the students, they was open. And it was something new for me as, just expanding as being an artist into, like, kind of bringing something new to the game. Going around doing this.
Next one, well,
MSU.
MSU next Sunday, the 30th, right?
Yep.
And
I'm doing Kent next week too.
Okay.
Where else we doing? Akron. We doing Akron. I think in Youngstown. All of them gonna be great. Like then we doing Cleveland.
Okay.
So I wanted to show you where all the beautiful women at.
we gonna make the drive on down. We gonna make the drive on down to Cleveland.
I want to hear your shit.
No, it won't be. I mean, make a liar out of me, and it won't be no more bullshit. Bro. That's all I'm saying.
He gonna be like Jay.
I'll be like, listen,
I had the Paulk told your ass.
I was on your team.
First thing I'm gonna tell him, hey, he said it wasn't no fine women here.
I mean, just prove me wrong. That's all I'm saying. So, and I know we're gonna be up there with you next Sunday at Michigan State. Looking forward to.
I can't wait for it, man.
Coming on out. Hey man, 20 years ago I couldn't walk onto that campus, and now we're gonna be going back there having a panel about.
Man,
hip-hop.
I was on Michigan State campus so many times that people thought I went there.
You had some women over there.
There were beautiful women at Michigan State.
Yeah,
it was.
They still are. They still are out there. But
they committed to having the women.
Stay committed.
They committed to having a couple pieces up there.
Hey man, any college campus there should be a little bit of eye candy walking around that bitch.
If it ain't,
you at the wrong college.
Exactly.
Drop out, my nigga. Start all over again.
So when we be having artists up here, man, we always want to see where they hip hop. What kind of music y'all like and what kind of fuck with and shit.
Okay.
What is your personal favorite era of hip hop music? If you had to pick, let's say, if you had to pick a 10-year, we're going 5 year or 10 years.
5.
We're gonna do.
5?
We want to pick a 5-year time in music. What was the 5 years you would be? Hip hop.
Was 99 to 2004.
That's exactly where I was going.
I go 98 to 2000.
I want I see because I need that last fourth year because somebody came out that year I can't remember.
DMX came out in 98.
But no, yeah, but in 2004 somebody real important came out and I can't remember. But I'm telling you, I ain't tripping. Another album came out. Either it was
04.
Somebody came out in 04. Man.
I know 50 dropped in 03.
Right, so 50 and then
Kanye may have.
a year later
Kanye may have dropped in.
It was Ye.
Yeah, Kanye dropped in 04.
College Dropout.
Album, yes.
Yeah.
Was that 04? That was 04. Yeah, I can't. That's why I had to pick 99.
October 14th. Yeah.
How do you know the release date, my nigga?
Because I used to listen to because he rap February October 14th reached for my album. It was in a freestyle he did. I used to have all the old mixtapes and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, February 18th reached for my album. It was February 18th of 2004. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because you didn't gave like 3 dates.
It was on Valentine's Day though.
Okay, I mean,
I think so.
Prove me wrong, I guess.
Yeah, man. I would have to do that too. 1998 was like the best year, and my personal favorite
was a great year.
And for hip hop, think about that.
Though.
Like, you know, I'm a cannabis fan, right?
Get off that shit, man.
Come on,
cannabis will. All
right, dog. We not.
Cannabis was snapping though.
There will be cannabis slander.
Look at that A.W. God is walking the building
with Hennessy in his hand.
This nigga always got some man. I miss you, bro, man.
Shout out.
I feel like I ain't seen your ass in. Man.
Microphone 3. What's up, brother?
You got it.
Man,
yeah, dog.
I got this nigga.
I know. 98 got to be it, though. That's like my favorite. You think about it. So you had the spectrum, yeah. So cannabis, right? You got fucking Cameron.
You know I'm not fucking
You got
with
Mace.
Shit,
you got fucking Juvenile, huh?
Y'all talking about 98 or something?
Yeah. Right, though.
You know what I'm saying? How you forget Cash Money, Juvenile, huh?
I can't forget 98. So I need 6 years then.
Corrupt. Shit.
I can't. I need 6 years. I can't do
The
that.
Streets is a Mother come out 98?
No, that was like 2001.
Okay.
Look, nigga, I know what I'm talking about. I had to go.
10th,
I knew it came out.
Yep.
I'm like, no, I can't. It got to be 04. Because that was like when I heard motherfucking Spaceship.
Yeah. So a short list. If you could put together any artists, producers that you want to work with, give us 5 names.
Just Blaze. Already worked with one. Molly. I worked with another. Chasing Cash.
Okay.
I would love to work with Pharrell.
Yeah.
And my last one. What will be my last one? Rick Rubin.
It's tough.
Rick, I don't think you can really go wrong with that list. Rick Rubin will probably give you a monster. That nigga sitting on something.
I said I want to work with Maul. And then I was like, I want to work with Chase because I heard a lot of his production. And, so I'm just trying to keep leveling up.
I mean, if you put it out in the atmosphere, it'll come back to you.
I know y'all saw the Just Blaze and Swiss battle, right?
Yes, I did see that. It was on Instagram Live.
Absolutely. So allegedly, Pharrell and Timbaland have agreed to do the battle.
If we got a 6, I got to put Timbaland in there. It's not even in order. It's just like...
Yeah, but Pharrell's going to get Timbaland out of here.
Pharrell, the truth.
He's going to get Timbaland out
They
of
both the truth, but like...
in the battle, like what you going to do when he drop Grinding? What's Timbaland going to play? What Timbaland going to play when he drop... When like Pharrell drop...
What they going to do when he drop I Know?
But Timbaland's not no slouch, my nigga. Like he dropped all that classic shit he produced for Aaliyah.
Absolutely, but in the battle, that's not going to work when I drop
all that shit he produced for Missy.
When I drop Super Thug, what you gonna drop?
He gave some amazing.
When I go what?
Hold on, Timbaland gave some good beats to Magoo. Like he got something in the can, my nigga.
But Pharrell is on classic J records.
And Timbaland's not. Dirt off your shoulder.
What they gonna do when they drop the Robin Thicke record? What they gonna do
in the battle?
What they gonna do when they drop
like that battle's
records?
It's about making that face scrunch up.
Like you like
Pharrell got them,
and Timbaland don't.
Timbaland got amazing production.
He does.
He got that nigga. This shit is fire. It may not be. Let me scrunch my face up.
That Neptune's line was crazy.
Yeah, and then Pharrell will produce some shit like you don't really even realize that was Pharrell.
Like he that good.
I mean, it'll be a good ass battle. Like I can't wait to see that.
Didn't he do the Gwen Stefani record?
Yeah.
The B.A.N.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like
that shit hard.
Like when you hear that, oh, this is my shit. Bah, 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 bah. Like,
hold on, but Timbaland didn't get Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River, Suit and Tie.
But they ain't
them different levels though. Cold.
But
this different vibe. This different vibe.
So what type of we only talking about hip hop beats, or we talking about production overall?
Man, we having a DJ
Pharrell,
battle.
I love Timbaland, but you could compare Pharrell pop records and Timbaland.
That's why
pop records, man.
Swiss Beats got Just Blaze out of there in the battle in that arena because
Timbaland dropped
Swiss just
Riders.
Was
when he dropped that stop drop.
Yeah.
Speaking
of Rough Riders, have you seen the tweets of DMX at the Rough Riders reunion last night?
No, I listened to
looking like Eddie Kane Jr.
I listened to the Rough Riders reunion.
It was hard to watch.
Dog, crazy.
Hey man, but I can't even front. Like the last two times I see
the same year that they did crazy.
Both went platinum.
DMX is one of the goats, man. I don't care what nobody say. His team should have took care of him, man.
When I walked in,
his team ain't take care of DMX, man.
You know what?
6 months later,
they got something coming.
The team ain't take care of DMX.
I just listened to. They just dropped a Rough Riders reunion album. I don't know
new music.
Yeah, I found it this morning and listened to it. DMX got the first song on it.
You ever listen to Slippin' High and Drunk at the same damn time?
Incredible song. Like I'm not knocking what DMX has done. Just last night he looked like Uncle Eddie asking you for $4 and if you got any bottles.
They team ain't take care of DMX. Them people ain't looking.
You know what?
For him, man.
I think people do take DMX because when you look at it,
I said they ain't take care of him.
No, I think they do because when you hold on, just hear me out. Yeah, he got his he got his personal demons and all that shit. But when you look at it, all the legal shit this nigga been caught up in. All this shit with all these kids and shit out there. DMX still living good. He's still touring. And niggas still above ground. So, I mean, somebody doing...
With that negative $10 million net worth. That's how you know that shit don't mean nothing in real life.
I mean, money means something when they stressing you about
them, when you want to find out how somebody make and you do like a 3.5 second Google search and you be like, this nigga worth such and such. Like, nigga, that ain't real.
Good look.
Man. I mean, DMX the GOAT, man. Like, I was at One Oak in L.A. Last summer. When I went down there, I had to do some media shit. And I got to see him perform.
One time for the stunt out in One Oak.
No, I ain't said it, man. Come on, man. Look, I really got to see him perform. Was you with me? No, was you with me at One Oak when we seen DMX perform? Was you there that day?
Humble brag.
You was there, wasn't you? When we was at One Oak and DMX perform. I'm not capping, for real. We was
fucking with you.
Like, it was, bro, I was looking like, damn, nigga, this X. Nigga, did you see that video? That nigga had 60,000 some odd people at a festival.
That was like
stop playing with me, man. Like, who was doing that? Who was doing that?
They paying and the crowd wouldn't stop.
Like, wasn't selling his soul. He wasn't like he would. The thing
is, sold it.
The thing is, I think, like I said, the industry, man, they ain't take care of DMX, man. They didn't, because he was moving with a label instead of being independent with people around he could trust. They wasn't taking care of that nigga, man. That's what happened. He was too great, man. Like, that nigga, in the time of my life, man, that nigga helped me.
For sure.
Like, for real. Man. That's like,
a legend.
Like, for real. Like, that shit fucked up, like, how they did it. You know what I mean? Well, that's how I'm independent.
So, man, when can we expect this Stay Committed project?
Soon, man. It's actually probably gonna be a visual project.
Okay, I fucks with it.
I'm gonna definitely drop it on iTunes and stuff, but it's gonna be a visual project. I did 5 visuals for it. I got a record with Young Rock. That's a single, truthfully.
Okay.
That it's actually been on Shade 45 and everything right now. So I'm probably about to put that out officially on
Rock
my
got some
own.
good
So
music.
That's
Rock got
my
some
boy Rock.
good
Man.
music.
Rock, that's my boy, man. Like, and even Dub, like, we've been rocking since like really like the first day. Like, for real. Like, really.
Hell yeah.
You know, so I got that project, Stay Committed. I'm about to finish More Power with Molly. So we coming with more MOOR power.
Okay.
Know? So yeah. You feel me? So
we had an episode.
I seen it.
The more you know.
The more you know. I seen it. I would listen to it.
We got a part 2 of that coming up in May.
Well, we should probably.
Hey man, look, the door. We always tell people that come through and fuck with us, the door is always open. And whenever you want to come back and get down, all you got to do is shoot us an email, a DM.
Can we get a salute?
For sure,
for sure.
Oh, yeah. In the eye.
Oh yeah, eye. I know it.
When your cup at the hold on.
Yeah, you know, salute.
Hey, y'all know, like hey, look, you know, I did the toast last week. I was
You were fucked up.
My toast last week was may your body be in heaven 45 minutes before the devil know you're dead.
Oh, facts. Let's go then. But like,
what's that, like the 5-second rule or something? Fall on the floor 5 seconds, you good.
You know what I'm saying?
You in heaven for 45 minutes, nigga. You good. You made it, nigga.
Devil can't pull you down if you in that bitch 45 minutes. I'm past the gates.
I'm in this bitch. All right.
I'm holding on to my family members and shit like, nigga.
I ain't ready to get in this bitch, but I'm in
this bitch though.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, man.
Facts though, but
man, we definitely appreciate you coming out, man, and fucking with us.
I appreciate you.
Give us all your social media information again.
Man, social media is Instagram at PaperPaulk. That's PAPER PAULK. And it's the same as on every social network: Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. It's all PaperPaulk.
Okay.
Everything, man. Go to paperpaulk.com too, man. Like, I'm always updating it, man. I'm gonna drop this music soon and all these visuals, and I'm gonna drop this visual I got with all my homies in here.
Stay Committed drop. You gotta come back,
man. Come on now. I'm gonna come back. Y'all gonna have it early because I'm gonna get it to y'all early.
That's
I'm gonna send y'all a pack too.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna send y'all.
You got a record. I'm waiting for y'all to drop. That shit is fire. That shit is fire.
I got the Stu book right now. Yeah. That selling one might pop out tonight.
Okay, that sound like some magic finna happen.
Man. You trying to hit the club? We gonna hit the clubs, whatever you trying to do.
Whatever.
And I got watch Charlie live to hear all the music y'all niggas got. I be like, dog, come on, drop this shit, man.
Oh yeah, we got a catalog ready.
He be playing. Dub be playing.
We know Dub got that project on the way. He just You gotta wait till the time is right.
Yeah, definitely.
Dub, give us your social media shit too, so where everybody can find you.
Dub the God GAWD, then it's Gaudier GAWDIER. You know it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Dame Going Wild is on everything: Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. This week's Instagram, I guess, would be a lot less lit because we're not getting as drunk as we was last Saturday.
We can get more lit.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it's still early night. It's still early night.
Nigga get the Chinese eyes. He about to go to Betty Bar.
Hey, that's when it's getting started. when the eyes get low, it's getting started.
And everybody follow the Shop Talk IG page, Shop Talk Podcast on IG. J Johnson 313 on all social media. Fuck with the website, shoptalkpod.com. And we got some big announcements in the next 7 to 14 days. We gonna have a nice little announcement for everybody.
Yeah,
and the game is gonna change just a little bit.
I told them the other week either they can get down or we can put them the fuck down.
Hey, it is what it is. But big things popping. Like we say every week, I'm not saying we the Rockefeller podcast, but we are Jay and Dame. Peace.
Hey.
Peace. We didn't say it last week because we was